So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by their rookie new quarterback this season out of LSU.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught by Washington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough.
For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is first touchdown of the new year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jets, nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, this season takes on a very different tone.
Wow, there's no question. And Mike, am I crazy? I can make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Back to the air one more time. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in by Mitchell. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15. First down, New York.
On the give, it's Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinn Williams. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
And he'll take it on in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Now he'll run it. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Second and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Can the defense do it again from the 1? Third down now and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring them to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4.
It's now second and 6.
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. Unfortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw. Wilson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Down the sideline. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Rader now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will up the lead to 5.
Jets 14, Cowboys 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that walk. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Wilson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
Now Wilson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through.
Makes the score.
And the Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, New York.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Jets.
Motion the slot man left.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Now,
line.
faking the give. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Waste of time.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st down. first and goal at the 6-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. They'll run, it's Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
The Jets, first down.
A give. Here's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Williams on the stop.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Schrader's kick is good. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
at the 44-yard line.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt.
At the 34-yard line.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys